Hi guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I have a Newlife haul for you all. So I went to Newlife yesterday and I picked up some things that I'm going to show you. I have spoke about Newlife before on my channel in previous videos, but for a little bit of context, if you don't know what Newlife is a massive charity shop, and brands donate things that they are no longer selling to the shop. So for example, Primark will donate loads of items, or River Island will donate loads of items to Newlife. Newlife sell the products there for a discounted rate. The money goes to supporting disabled children, and then it also stops the things ending up in landfill. Sometimes the items may have small defects, like there might be some holes in the clothing, or a tag might say contains 8 hair scrunchies but there's only 3 hair scrunchies. So things like that. This is everything that I picked up from Newlife. So the Newlife that I go to is in Cannock, and there are 2 Newlife stores. There is the Newlife Superstore and then there is the Newlife, I call it kind of like a rummage shop. So there's lots of different bins and you sort through them. It's really similar to the Goodwill bins. That's the best way I can describe it. There was an offer going on where it was 10 hair accessories for £5. I think I've picked up around 20 or 28. I also picked up 3 pieces of clothing, which is probably what I will start with. So the clothing pieces are £2 each, and that's what I'm going to start with. It's a running theme on this channel. We know I love cardigans. This is by TU, which I think is Sainsbury's, and this is in a size 18. I'm a size 12 to 14 typically. When it comes to buying clothes in general, I buy a lot of my clothes second hand, so certain things I don't really care about the sizing. The other 2 pieces of clothing items I have in here are size 16, which isn't technically my size, but how I'm going to wear them and style them. Sizing to a degree for me is kind of irrelevant. I just go with what I like. Just a black cardigan. And what's a little bit different with this one is this has gold buttons on it, and there's a bit of detailing on them buttons, if you can see. So I feel like this looks a little bit more like a fancy cardigan. And I have seen cardigans like this actually in Tesco, and I think they're around 20 or like £22. So I got this for £2. Really like it. It is going to be oversized because it is size 18, which I've just read now. I didn't realise that was size 18. I just like the cardigan. I got 2 dresses and 1 pair of pyjama bottoms, so I got 4 pieces of clothing, not actually 3. I will show you the pyjama bottoms because they're in my hand right now. So these are in a size 12 to a 14, and they are Care Bears. They are very cute. I like things that are either very gothy and alternative, or things that are very cute, and these in my opinion are very cute. So this is what they look like. Now in terms of these, they have a hole here, if you can see, but it's not going to be very difficult to sew that hole up, so I will sew that hole back up. The second from last item I've got is this dress. Now I really love the print of this dress. I think this is very kind of sweet and cottage sort of vibes, and I am a big fan. I don't usually love floral designs, but I love the floral with the lilac, and I just think there's something really feminine about this design and about this print. And we know I like the colour purple anyway. This is a size 16, and this is by the Crew Company. And this is what it looks like. Now I have tried this dress on. This dress is a bit roomy at the back because it is a 16, however it does fit. I think this designer dress actually looks really flattering on also, but it is incredibly comfortable, which I love. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with this dress that I can see, and I really like it. Then the last dress I've got is this dress, a bit more of a loud design. So this dress is by the brand called Joni. I do have a couple of other pieces by Joni, all of which I've picked up at Newlife. Again, this is a UK size 16. And this is very much like a shirt dress. And on this, at first I thought this was cars. This isn't cars, this is actually typewriters. And it's giving a very retro kind of vintagey vibe, which is kind of on brand with Joni because they do a lot of, I'm going to say, vintagey inspired pieces. But I've tried this on, and again, I think this looks really nice. Not my size I would go for, but because of the design of the dress and the style of the dress. So they were all of the clothing pieces that I picked up. Everything else in this bag is either a hair grip or a scrunchie. I have just dropped two on the floor, so give me 1 second. So I've just poured them all out on the bed just so there isn't a rattling of the bag, but I do have one here, and I'll start by showing you this one. So when I picked this one up yesterday, it wasn't broken. It was glued on to look like this, if you can see. But since coming home, the bow has come off of the actual grip, which isn't a big issue. I'll just get some glue and re-glue that back on. What I think I might try and do is start by showing you the scrunchies and then end with the claw grips. The first one we've got is originally by Primark. Looks like this. Kind of, I'm going to say a pinky kind of champagne colour with sequins on it. Looks like that, really cute. Next one we've got is again by Primark. Looks like this. A little bit of a different design for me. Don't usually go for prints like this, but really like this anyway. Looks like that. Then we have this one, which was originally by River Island. Looks like this, cute little gingham design. Then this one, which says handmade on it, and I really love this kind of, I'm going to call it a very academic sort of tartan effect. Really like this colour combination. Typically when it comes to Newlife and the scrunchies, I try to pick up the ones that have the tags on, just a personal preference. Because I have curly hair, I will either have my hair down in a claw grip with a scrunchie or with a bow in it, and I am literally even wearing a scrunchie on my wrist right now. So I love scrunchies. I am a big fan. Then we have this one. This is also by River Island. This one, because I can see the price, was originally £14. This one's really cute. This is a really big scrunchie. I really like oversized scrunchies, and I picked this one up. Hopefully the sequins don't pull up my curly hair too much, and this is how big it is against the size of my head. So this is a huge scrunchie, which are my favourite kind of scrunchies. Then have this one, again by Primark. More of a, I'm going to say a nautical design because it's blue and then it's got that yellow on it. This one, Primark again. So it's got kind of a tartan effect with a aqua on the outside. We have this pack, which is what I was talking about earlier. This is from Primark. It says 8-pack on it, but there is only 3. So this is an example of what I mean when I say the products might be mislabeled but not have the full amount of items on there. But again, absolutely nothing wrong with these scrunchies. There just isn't 8 on there. And I like these because these are a knitted design. So these feel really stretchy and like they would be really soft on my hair. Got this one, again, this is Primark. This is a bit more of a thin scrunchie, but really like the actual design. So not a super thick scrunchie, but we'll use this. We'll use all of these. We have this one. This says 2-pack. There's only one in here. And again, I can see the price. This was originally £4.50. Looks like this. This is kind of a knitted feel. Again, super stretchy, really soft. We have this one, which is a bit different to what I would usually go for. This is very bright. This feels so soft and squishy, like a little pillow, so I think this would feel really nice in my hair. I really like the colour yellow. I just think it's really bright and summery, but this is what this one looks like. So yellow with white polka dots on. Then we have this one, again, originally Primark, apparently by the brand July Candy. Another squishy scrunchie with a beautiful tartan design on there. Then there is this one, again Primark, and it says new sample on it, and this is what it looks like right there. And then this is the scrunchie, so kind of more burgundy and red. Then this one, I can't quite make out the brand. Looks like this, just the standard red tartan design. Then we have this one, which is another River Island one. This was originally £12. A black scrunchie with white and pink kind of woven through it. We have 2 or 3 more scrunchies, then we have some hair bows and hairbands. These are the last 4 scrunchies before we talk about the hair bows, you'll be pleased to know. So we have this one, again, Primark. This is a tartan with flowers on there and then lace around the outside. Very cute. We have this one, which I think is very sweet. It is grey with red love hearts on, perfect for Valentine's Day or just in general. Then we have this one, which is Primark, and it is a black one with kind of ribbon on it. thought this might look cool to add a bit of texture into my curly hair. It's a label. That's what it looks like, and it's a black velvet. Then we have this one. This one is probably one of my favourite ones. This is a cream scrunchie, and it has a really beautiful kind of stitched in detail on it. So it's got lots of sequins on there, and I think this is stunning. Hopefully my camera's picking this up. I really like this. This is also really heavy. I love this. I just hope that these bits here don't actually pull out my curly hair, but we will see. The actual scrunchie itself, this fabric, feels really soft like cotton, and this is what that detail looks like on there. So this is really pretty. And this is quite a weighty scrunchie actually. So there were all the scrunchies that I picked up. I have a couple of bows to show you and 2 headbands, and then that is everything. But these are the 2 headbands that I picked up. Again, very much similar to the scrunchies in that they are, I'm going to call it a dark academia sort of theme. They are tartan or a little bit more autumnal, but we love that. So this is the first one. It looks like this. This kind of a design. This was by Primark. It's like that. Then we have this one that I quite like as well. I don't really know what to call this design. Is this fox tooth or hound's tooth? I'm not sure, but I really like this. And this one does say handmade on it. So they were the 2 headbands that I got. I have 2 claw grips, which I'm going to show you before I show you the bows. So Matthew actually picked these up. So my phone was overheating, so we just put it in the fridge. We're back. Hopefully we're at the same angle. I'm not quite sure. But we were talking about the hair bows and we were talking about the claw grips. So these ones Matthew actually picked up for me. This is what they look like. So I think they're originally from Amazon. They just look like that. Really like claw grips. I find these work really well for my curly hair and they don't damage my hair, so I'm a huge fan. Because I have quite big curly hair, not all claw grips can actually hold my hair. These ones look like they will be able to. The last 5 items I'm going to show you are all hair bows. So this is the first one. I seen this in the section where all the hair accessories were, and this is one of the first items I actually grabbed because I recognise what this bow is. This is a bow from Primark, but it's not just from Primark, it's Primark's collaboration with the Beetlejuice range. For when Beetlejuice 2 came out, I did see this in Primark. I didn't pick it up because I thought it's actually kind of expensive, and ironically I've now found it in Newlife, which is great. But this is what it looks like. Very much something I would gravitate towards anyway because it is a black lace bow. And then on the side it just says Beetlejuice. So I got that one. I got this one, which looks like this. Really pretty design. Then to go with the tartan scrunchie that I got the tartan bow, which I love. I really love red tartan. Think it's very cute, think it's very Vivienne Westwood, and I am a huge fan, so I got that one. Then the second from last item is still a bow, but it's a bit different. It looks like this. So this is a black velvet bow with a kind of creamy champagne-y coloured flower there. Don't have anything like this at all. Thought it was a little bit different. Might love this, might hate this, but I thought it might look quite cool because this is pale and then my hair's got kind of a little bit of the blonde at the front. So I thought I'd give it a go. Then the last item I picked up is this bow. And this is what it looks like. And that was the last item. So that was everything that I picked up from Newlife. I personally, as of right now, don't know anywhere else where you can get bows and scrunchies for as good of a price as you can at Newlife. And of course, I really love the fact that it is still ethical consumption, which is really important to me. So I just wanted to show you all the hair accessories I've got and talk a little bit about them. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favourite item was. Equally, if you have been to Newlife, let me know your thoughts. What I would say about Newlife is sometimes Newlife is absolutely amazing and you get some fabulous things. Other times there won't be anything at all of interest from me personally or for Matthew in Newlife. So it varies quite a lot, but I'm a big fan of Newlife. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching and I will speak to you in my next video. So until then, goodbye guys.